All right, good morning, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at our severe weather. Just giving you a brief overlook on that. And we're going to take a look at our Storm Prediction Center. Our day one convective outlook. We have an enhanced risk here in Chicago, Wisconsin, Western Michigan. You can see the areas there in orange. We have a slight risk of severe weather, which is usually indicative of large hail and strong winds. And we have a marginal risk there in the green, which means essentially a lesser chance of severe weather, but you can still get a few pop-up isolated strong storms to severe storms in that region too. Here's our tornado threat. It's there, especially in Chicago. It's not major, but it's also not anything to not keep your eyes on the radar for. Our wind threat's our biggest threat in the red. Areas like Wisconsin, and again, Chicago in southwestern Michigan. Our hail threat is also the same. Day two, we see our severe weather threat and an enhanced risk of severe weather shift southeast. And again, it's covering places like the northern Mississippi River Valley. And there, just by looking at this, my gut feeling is that this will go to moderate. It will increase in its intensity. So we'll see what happens with that. Our tornado threat is there. It's a little bit more expansive than today. And again, it's a 10% threat. So it's not increasing in its actual risk of tornadoes, but it's a little bit more expansive, so we'll have to watch that. It looks a little bit more of a stronger threat than today's threat for severe weather. And our wind threat is there. Our hail threat is there too. Again, 30% chances. But day two does look a little bit more interesting than day one, a little bit more severe. So we will have to keep our eyes on day one, but also especially on day two, because again, that looks a little bit more severe. I'm keeping my eyes on day two tomorrow for that outlook to potentially increase to a moderate risk. Here's our severe weather by day three. And this would be May 18th. And again, here the risk is broken up into two separate pieces now. One is down here in Texas. The other is here in the mid-Atlantic. And again, I don't see this going moderate because there's always a chance that you can have a cutoff piece that develops into a stronger storm system, even when it's separated from the main kind of front. But I just kind of see this as remaining slight because, again, you're cut off from the source region of the low. It's not as organized, number two. And number three, it's two separate entities. You're not seeing one whole system and threat of severe weather, so that's another factor. But again, we have another severe threat, day 4, 5, and 6. So we will have waves of severe weather over the next week or potentially 2 weeks. Now, I did not forecast that. I forecasted that we would have a basically stable, steady, stagnant atmosphere, almost what you would call a zonal flow type of weather pattern, which is when you get a lot of Pacific air and it kind of stabilizes the atmosphere, so you're not seeing a lot of potentiality for severe weather because you're not seeing a lot of extremities from cold air to warm air. It's just kind of more of a steady, non-extreme look to the atmosphere. But so I will leave you with that. And again, we do have a severe weather risk in the next few weeks or so. So tomorrow I will go over the Jamstack and we'll see what the next 9 months of weather have in store for us. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Take care.